All right. Black Power, we in the house, y'all. What's going on out there? That's what it is. Peace and love to the family all around the globe. Hope everybody is prospering. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Got all that fly official General Suten Seti DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies. We got the African and Kemetic jewelry for the kings and the queens. We got so much fly, products on the site right now. You should most definitely get yourself over there and check it out because it's fly. You feel what I'm saying? To my family out there, y'all know what it is. Patreon, General Cyrus Seti, going live tonight. Exclusive live streams. You know what I'm saying? Off of YouTube. Exclusive. Got a lot of fly material that has never been released anywhere other than my live streams on Patreon. So you should most definitely get over there because you're missing out if you're not. You see what I'm saying? Become a patron today. Unlock access to almost over 100 videos. High powered, that I might add. And to my family out there, know what it is. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. Over 700 videos, lectures, behind the scene footage, interviews, video, radio interviews. I mean, everything possible. General Cyrus Seti, you need to, is there and is growing every day. Exclusive. This is where you get the creatures from the caucus, the making of the making of the white man, the making of the nigga. You understand? All of that super high power shit. You got to go over there to GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, and become a part of that. And make sure that you subscribe to both my YouTube pages, General Seti, Cyrus Seti YouTube. Subscribe, smash that notification bell, boom, and like it because you love it. You know what I'm saying? Like it because you love it. And here we is today. We dealing with very powerful information. You know what I'm saying? Because I see, I know I was going to have to ride out eventually on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And so, when we talking about, these vagabonds, you know what I'm saying, out here that have learned, two, three facts. You understand what I'm saying? Just to mesmerize somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then use these mesmerizing facts that, been discovered by somebody else any goddamn way. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't none of you, let's get real, Why do I have to do that? Because a lot of people thinking they gonna disrespect, the information of the master teachers and tied to these vagabond niggas that ain't got nothing to do with the culture. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why we here today to deal with these incredible facts that these little two big Negroes out here ain't got nothing to do with the information that been brought. Okay, the information is very much the truth. But niggas is cowards. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas is cowards, and they don't want to apply the information at all. They just want to be able to regurgitate a fact. Why, and again, like I say, and I explain myself very clearly. You know what I'm saying? That today's so-called conscious community is a cauldron of a bunch of chaotic niggas that then come from all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? What they've done is, in many instances, they've taken bits and pieces of information from the great African scholars, and they then watered it down and called it the conscious community. They have they have no aspirations to live out the information of Marcus Garvey. They don't even fucking know Marcus Garvey. They don't have no aspiration to live out the information of Dr. Ben or Dr. Clark. They quote a couple facts to mesmerize a motherfucker. But even then, if you take their ass out into deep, then, you know, you'll see that the motherfucker ain't never researched the fact that all he is regurgitating facts. You understand what I'm saying? And that facts alone not gonna make you free. See, y'all niggas facts end at the point it's time to beef with the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. When it's time to beef with the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, that's the end of your facts. You ain't got no more facts. You don't want to talk no more. And that's why, you know, and so what we do instead of looking in the mirror and say, you know, why haven't I applied that information? Then, you know, the information end up getting blind, you know what I'm saying, from the actions of cowards. You see what I'm saying? That don't even have the heart to live out the information. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, I didn't see motherfuckers, you know, they didn't start coming up with all type of names for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Hotep niggas, costume revolutionaries, all type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Incense and prayer rug niggas and all type of niggas. You understand? That's because that's all these niggas want to do. And then, you know, it's in totality. And so, you know, what I do is explain it clearly that number one, that the community that I grew up in with all the great scholars is not the one of the day. So I'm just sick of you niggas out there, you know, acting like that these niggas you knew these niggas before they came over and start stealing from the African community. That's what happened. See, y'all want to attribute all these characteristics of these niggas to the African-centered community, and we just not gonna have it. Them niggas was over there with y'all niggas. You knew that nigga long before it, and you knew he had the same characteristics. You see what I'm saying? You know, and so, you know, niggas do that. That's how chameleon niggas do it. They learn well from the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal to be a chameleon. You understand what I'm saying? But you still got to have your third eye down to let another nigga, you know what I'm saying, you know, hold sway over you in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Your third eye got to be closed. And so, you know, again, you know, we got vast libraries. We got vast libraries all over the place. What's up, Patah? What's up, God King? We got vast libraries all over the place. But millions of niggas is locked down right now today. So if goddamn information alone, as many goddamn books as some of these niggas got in their house, if information alone would get a nigga free, goddamn it, we would have been free long time ago. It's information plus application. And let me tell y'all something, consciousness only means that you're aware. It does not state what you're aware of. You could be aware of some bullshit. You could have wrong information, but be aware and be conscious of that information. That don't mean it's right. So consciousness is not enough. It don't tell us what you conscious of. And even if a motherfucker is conscious, that don't mean he gonna, you know, just like a motherfucker could be conscious that a woman is being raped in a goddamn alley. That don't mean he gonna do a goddamn thing about it. He can walk right by. He can be conscious of it. That's only mean that you aware. So I don't want people to think, and what the fuck are you aware of is very, very critical. Because some of you niggas is confused with the truth. And then you wonder why you ain't got nowhere with it. You understand? You sitting back and you're pondering. You like, goddamn, I've been talking this shit for so goddamn long. Or you just, the information is good information, but you just a weak ass nigga and you're not gonna try to fulfill it in no way, no how. So like I say, we can gather vast libraries. We can have all the goddamn, you see me back there with Dr. Ben, the Grand Master. A lot of motherfuckers say I don't know Dr. Ben, and I laugh and shit. Y'all know it just hurt y'all that I got a chance to build, many years with the Master Jedi. You understand what I'm saying? the Grand Master Jedi right there. And I'm right there getting my information. You see what I'm saying? And you can tell right there, I've applied that information. You see what I'm saying? I applied it by taking that information, processing it, and putting it on goddamn videos, rocking niggas up out they sleep from goddamn coast to coast. You see what I'm saying? It's the application of the information. I could have sat in it was many years where I just, read and shit. But I said, goddamn, what am I going to do with this goddamn information? And so I did. Then I started teaching in the pub. I was teaching in the street, but then I started teaching in the public schools of Detroit, Michigan. I took it there. You know what I'm saying? Then I said, God damn it, I need to take it even further. So I started doing my research, by going to Africa, going to Egypt, going to Ethiopia, going to Mexico to do that research. And then I came back and I said, you know what? I could have sat on all of that. But what did I do? I went to Truth Bookstore and started, giving free lectures every Friday at True Bookstore in Northland, Southfield, Michigan, right outside of Detroit. Did that for 4 years. And then, goddamn it, I said, you know what? I want to even take it further. And so then I started going from city to city to city. And then after that, goddamn it, we went overseas. And then we started building a internet base. You understand what I'm saying? So I applied the goddamn information. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people not out there applying that information. If you really believe in it, then you would apply. And it's, you know what? The thing is that applying right information, you can apply some wrong information. And I say, while information alone cannot make you free. You see what I'm saying? It got to be right information. You didn't know just information. And that's one of the things we got to look at the information. Is it even worthy of a motherfucker applying? Some information need to be discarded into the guy. And that's why you niggas been talking this shit for so goddamn long and y'all want to jump on the African-centered movement and weigh us down. And I've always told, my family, I say, look here, man, listen, when you first building a new train, that motherfucker empty. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker will be moving real, real fast. But see, as soon as you start slowing up and you start adding motherfuckers onto that train, especially motherfuckers that don't need to be on it, then you see that train not moving that fast. It's moving slow. And then when the train is moving slow, you get all type of beggar bomb motherfuckers jumping on it. That's why when you got an objective, you got to hurry up and achieve that objective. If you, just like niggas been talking about reparations, niggas should have put that Cro-Magnon Neanderthal under the goddamn fire, but haven't done it. And so you prolong it and prolong it well, you take the goddamn energy out to fight. You got to go on and get in there and get in the fight and stay in the fight until you achieve it. But once you tap out and you don't no longer putting on, then people don't even take you goddamn serious. So niggas is 400 years later talking about reparation. You got some niggas don't want it, some niggas do want it. You understand what I'm saying? But it's taken a very, very long time to even achieve it, even if it's achievable in the means in which people is talking. You understand what I'm saying? Very well, they might have to, go to confrontation to achieve that. But see, that's again, even right information. If it's gonna bring a motherfucker into conflict and he's a coward ass nigga, he gonna deter from the action. So it's not gonna be no goddamn right, and I'm gonna say right information and right action. Because you can have some wrong information and make some wrong motherfucking actions. So it's right information based on, the reality of African people, and the right action or answer to that's, right is as far as the reality and the aspirations of African people. That's right. Every fucking thing else is wrong. I don't get off in no books and no Bibles or no Quran for my right. Whatever is right for my people to be on top, God damn it, that is the word, the holy word and gospel for me. If it ain't in that book on how I can get free, I'm gonna write my own motherfucking book. If the things that I need as far as justifying my liberation and any action that I have to use to bring about my aspiration, that's right. That's all. I don't have to go in another man's book I write my own book to justify my actions. And so, goddamn it, we have to understand that, if the information is not there based on our reality, we have to make it there. We have to make it available for people. We have to write it into our holy books. You understand what I'm saying? And put it out there. It's already in the books. Putting forth the master teachers. That then, we got very, very many beautiful and masterful teachers that then brought information to uplift the minds of our, and even the physical aspirations. Because you uplift the mind to prepare you for the physical aspirations. And that's where we fall off. That's where we fall off. Right action very well may bring you into conflict. And this is where we cower, because that's the elephant in the room. I guarantee you, when it comes time to have to deal with somebody, an adversary that is in our way, niggas will cower every time. Every time. And it's been done through the brutality and genocidal actions. And we can't seem to get past that breaking, that brutal breaking of our people. You understand? And so it's down in a nigga DNA, the cower, most of the time. And that's why we're not achieving. So instead of blaming it on us and the ability to harness the energy to overcome our adversaries, we blame it on the information. Motherfuckers be talking about, man, y'all niggas been talking about Egypt and this, that, and where it got you. Motherfucker, we know it wasn't it's only supposed to elevate the mind. See what I'm saying? And for niggas, and that's niggas not wanting to deal with Egypt. And so they'll say anything about Egypt that they can. You understand what I'm saying? To try to, to destroy the legacy of ancient Egypt, which they cannot. And there's a very clear reason why, I bring up ancient Egypt all the time. You understand what I'm saying? And it's very clear why, over any goddamn civilized, and I'm willing to step to any motherfucker on the planet Earth. You understand what I'm saying? When you're talking about science and goddamn technology, when you're talking about, when motherfuckers talking about government and building, you understand what I'm saying? Egypt did it for 3,000 goddamn years. You understand what I'm saying? Who got as many great heads of state than ancient Egypt? Which one? I want to hear this shit. You understand? So when we talking about nationalism, and I know there's very many great civilizations that have existed even in Africa, but that's saying a whole lot. You can damn near stack all the motherfuckers on top of it, and I'm stating a fact. And they timelines will fit inside of the timeline of ancient Egypt. And I'm doing you a favor by not connecting Nubia to Egypt to take it back even 5,000-6,000 more years. You see what I'm saying? So when we talking about a legacy of government and nationalism and great leaders and all of the nationalistic monuments, when we talking about education, you understand what I'm saying? We're not talking about, just, people think of the pyramids and this, that, and the third, but we have to also understand that, ancient Egypt was the most advanced civilization in all arts and sciences, whether it was chemistry, whether it was biology, whether it was geology, oceanography, astronomy, all forms of mathematics from geometry to goddamn geology. You understand what I'm saying? Mining of all the precious minerals and the megalith, no other goddamn civilization, and they want you to give it up. They want you to give it up, nigga. And so this is why I come straight up the middle, just like my teachers taught me. You understand what I'm saying? Our people are very visual people. And when you put the Egypt in front of it, it just certain shit you ain't even got to say, because with ancient Egypt, the ancestors will speak. to whoever. You understand? For themselves. You ain't in some shit you can just put somebody in front of and let them go on and do their own talking to the ancestors. You see what I'm saying? Everything else, is in mythology. These great kings and they rule for this long. All that shit is in mythology. And so when you're talking about government, you're talking about education, you're talking about even warfare. You understand what I'm saying? The great military generals that conquered all over the world and shit and left evidence. You see what I'm saying? We go to ancient Egypt, and which includes the whole Nile Valley. Okay, I don't want nobody to think Egypt is the jump off of all the known world. This is where all Africa, anybody that was on the continent was trying to get to Egypt. So Egypt is is a nation of hundreds of nations, not hundreds of African tribes and ethnic background. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of people think just because your heart is not strong enough, and somebody might got on the unk and that somehow that represents Dr. Ben or Dr. Clark. You's a fool, nigga. You's a fool, nigga. We're not gonna let you turn back the hands of time and all the work that the masters that have done to bring this information. You see what I'm saying? In a time of adversity, we don't throw away our history. We hold it tight. You understand? And use it to galvanize the spirit of victory. I want to say that again. You feel me? In a time of adversity, we don't throw away our history. We hold it tight and use it to galvanize spirit of victory. You don't just say, oh, just because, nigga, you got to get your heart up. The truth is the truth. That don't change the fact of you not being able to live it out. It doesn't change the fact that it's the truth. You see what I'm saying? And so we got to understand it's not on the truth for us to, get up and to bring forth the action. That's just like a lot of people talk about the origins of the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, but they still fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? I don't do that. Once I realize, see, that's information that a lot of people just don't do. They'll say the black woman is God, and then the motherfucker go sleep with a white woman. You understand what I'm saying? Behind you, and I'm just saying, this is what motherfuckers do. And that's why the fucking culture today is getting the backlash because niggas ain't stepping on these niggas, ain't growling on these niggas. And then niggas just want everybody to be down. That's why they say Seti don't get along with nobody. You goddamn right. Because I see where the fuck they information is taking my goddamn people, and I'm not going to be all right with it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be all right with it. It's just like it's stages to me of information, That's just like most of them books up there on that damn, I had them damn books before I even went to Egypt. You understand what I'm saying? I had already been studying under that. So I had at least 1,000 books, because that's just too damn. I got four more. You understand what I'm saying? I got four more. So I got thousands of books. But I tell you what, when I went to goddamn Egypt, shit, damn near 60% of them motherfuckers became obsolete. You understand what I'm saying? When I went and saw for myself, I said, well, shit, this shit right here is obsolete. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe the top goddamn 3, 4 goddamn, shelves on my main one or my two, them is the ones that are, and the rest of that shit, I'm getting ready to take that shit on and put some more classical information up there. You got to keep weeding. But if I just sat up on that shit, I didn't do no field research. I wouldn't have never known that the shit, what was fraudulent. So you got to keep taking steps. You got to keep taking steps. You can't stay there. You see what I'm saying? And so what I think our people really need to do is get back on some garbage shit. You know what I'm saying? Get back on our garbage shit so we can understand what nationalism is. You understand? Get back on that Dr. Ben. Y'all got to listen to him. You got to listen to him every so often. You know what I'm saying? Take the time. You listen to them weak niggas all day. Them niggas ain't talking nothing. Ain't talking a damn thing. You take your time. You listen to them fake ass niggas on Facebook, Instagram, Line. Nothing but chaos. No time for the masters. No time for some information that could really wake the people up. You understand? Because if they're in the misery and they're in a state of chaos, then the only thing is the truth. You understand? And after that, then it's going to take some goddamn action. And that action is going to be looking that beast in his eyes and bringing down everything that he has built to keep us in the state of servitude and slavery and hardship that we've been in. You understand what I'm saying? Is looking down and be prepared to do whatever it takes to get to those aspirations. And so many people don't even have the aspirations to be free, just so they don't have to come into conflict. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't the information. It's not. For some of y'all, it ain't the information. You understand what I'm saying? It's the heart. For some of y'all, it's the information and the goddamn heart. You see what I'm saying? You know, truth alone cannot bring about freedom. Truth alone cannot. It's truth plus application, okay? Application of truth brings about freedom, okay? And so just because a nigga uses the culture as a catalyst to do foul shit does not change the fact of truth, all right? I'm going to read because these are the things that I really wanted to bring, you know. So, you know, just because a nigga uses the culture, uses the uses the facts that was gathered, you know, through the hardship of many of our great scholars, just because they use that as a catalyst to do foul shit does not change the fact of truth, okay? And so that's where we're not gonna let y'all tie these niggas, because really they belong to y'all. You know, them niggas out there, the Christian, the Muslim, the Moors, the Masons, all you foul niggas. Y'all want to be able to, you know, regurgitate a fact, because speaking the truth is powerful. You understand? But you only want to mesmerize a lesser nigga whose third eye is closed and can be mesmerized by that fact. That's all that you want to do. And that's what I call fact hoarders. You know, when they hoard facts just for the sake of stating fact. And then you just got foul niggas who play. But this, you know what? It really don't matter what, you know, that shit go on in any institution, any frame of mind. It's the same old shit. So this is this nigga that we call the hotel nigga was something else in a goddamn, you know, he was a hallelujah nigga. You understand? Before he was a goddamn hoe, he was a hallelujah nigga. He was a assalamu alaikum nigga before he was a hotel nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And this, that, and the third. So you already had the trait. And so that's why we got to stand out amongst our divisions of the black race. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, we don't go and leech on the pastors and the imams and all, but they sure come leech on our teachers, and then, you know, shamefully, you know, in their actions, you know, get exposed for whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And somehow that, you know, it's a backlash on our community that we just cannot let this happen. And so today, you know what, I'm just, you know, want to state that, you know, to my family out there that studied under Dr. Ben, Marcus Garvey, Dr. Clark, Amos Wilson, Shaka Musa, Tony Martin, Francis Cress Welsing. You understand what I'm saying? J.A. Rogers, Chancellor Williams, Walter Williams, George G.M. James, Drusilla Dungy Houston, all the greats. You understand? We can go down the line and we can keep calling names and names. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to that information because it's the greatest information in the last 1,000 years. And what a legacy we have. You can look around at all the goddamn communities within the black race in anywhere in the diaspora or the continent and tell me who has had more prolific scholars in African studies outside. And these niggas have leads. You can go into the Islam, you can go into Christianity. They don't have the catalog of masterful scholars that we got. They know they don't have it. They leech even the little Hebrew out there with his little pajama suit on, leeching off of the community. Leeching, we don't go over there and fuck with them. They come over here and fuck with us because they know where it's going down at. You understand what I'm saying? They know that information is all powerful, and so they come over there and leak all them motherfuckers, leeching. We don't go over there and I've never asked it a nigga, can I be on your platform? Them niggas want to be on my platform. I ain't never asked to be on no Islamic platform or no Moorish platform or no Hebrew platform. Them motherfuckers came to me. I could keep it moving, nigga, and have kept it moving. You see what I'm saying? And do me. But they want that, it's for the fame. It's for, they know that, it's more. And so if they know that it's popping and y'all not using the information to grow the community, the culture, you understand, the African liberation revolutionary community. We about real revolution. Y'all niggas don't even talk revolution out there no more. You understand? This is a revolution-less community out here. That's why I don't fuck with you. Ain't part of it. You understand? If I gotta stand by myself, I'm all right with that. You know what I'm saying? I know it's family out there. You understand what I'm saying? That's down, and we still the team. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? We just can't, we got to cut them off. You got to cut them off. We got to cut all these groups off from, coming into our community, leeching 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They fucking up the community, water down in the community, and we got to be goddamn watch. We got to be lions at the goddamn, at the gate, ready at all time. You understand what I'm saying? To maul these niggas. You understand what I'm saying? And then be successful. We got to be successful and find ways to be more successful as a community. You understand what I'm saying? If the information is correct, and it is correct, then we should be prospering. You understand what I'm saying? But again, that fear of conflict has caused niggas to stagnate even within, the African-centered community. And that's a vague, I'm on that gas. I'm about that global African supremacy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about that gas. You see what I'm saying? And so just to be right there, I like to hear certain shit, and I like, supremacy and shit, being supreme. That mean you running shit. That don't mean you just on top. That mean you running shit. Being on top don't mean you supreme. You could be on the top and still not be supreme and not be running things. So we're about global African supremacy. That means being on top, premier. And so if we premier, then that means our education, African education, is premier, first and foremost. Our shit can't be blended in with everybody. You see what I'm saying? We got to be amongst us, and we got to talk about how to bring and talk real and say, exactly what type of condition that we in and be real about it. We in some fucked up predicament, but we could get out of it, but we can no longer be silent about the predicaments we in. We must state the facts of the informed ways, you understand, of bringing about successful response to these conditions that's going to put us on the top of the goddamn mountaintop. You see what I'm saying? As the supreme individual on the planet. You understand? At first, you got to conceive what is the best plan. You understand? And some niggas don't even, some niggas got a white man running around in their head, thinking that the white man in their head gonna tell the white man outside their head on them. That the motherfucker gonna get locked up just by thinking a revolutionary thought. You see what I'm saying? Niggas scared, goddamn it, of just thinking the revolutionary thought. So today, what it is, family, don't get caught up in being a hypocrite. You understand what I'm saying? If the information too powerful for you, you might have to meditate on it. You understand what I'm saying? But the success is there for you. The freedom is going to release so much energy. You're going to be so fucking glad that you made the choice. Do not turn back. I see some of you niggas, you might be Hotep today. You be Assalamu alaikum tomorrow. You be changing up because you was Assalamu alaikum from the goddamn beginning. You was Assalamu alaikum. You understand what I'm saying? You was Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum. Still continue to get the books. I'm gonna bring forth, real soon, the 25 top treasures of the African-centered community. Y'all make sure y'all be in the house for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you, and what does that say? I want to show you some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I let motherfuckers know. You know what I'm saying? What that say down there? Wait a minute, hold on. So you see, you understand? Let me move that out of there. So just so you can see, this is old, but what I'm gonna do, who gave the grandmaster teachers back to the hood? You see that right there? Who gave the grandmaster teachers back to the hood? You see what I'm saying? So, understand that, I'm not on no ego shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because you ain't got but here's the masters. Here's the masters. You see what I'm saying? Go and do that research for yourself. Go and do that research. Don't let nobody tell, any goddamn information you come across, you research that shit 2, 3, 4 fucking times. And even then, years after, you do a check to see, because some information take years for you to expose it through experience and research. You see what I'm saying? Through experience and research. So family, I'm not going to be long, but I'm very well going to be strong. I got a nice lineup coming up. I had to, meditate on, where to go with, in this new year. And I'm going straight up the middle like I've always gone, galvanizing the spirit of our people, continuing to put the master teachers up, which I've always done and gave y'all, the master teachers, and it's an honor for me to call on the names of these great teachers. And, Francis Cress Welson's birthday was, about less than a week ago. You see what I'm saying? I be moving so fast, I got it written on my damn calendar, but I be moving so fast, sometimes I be missing it, and this, that, and the third. But we most definitely gonna be bringing to light, most definitely on Seti channel. We will most definitely be bringing to light for all of those that are new in the community and, you know what I'm saying, don't know all the great teachers and, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. Stay tuned, and if you see it, and go in there and see why and if I call them up, I'm starting with the top coming down. You know what I'm saying? And you can get your, and like I say, you're gonna become addicted. But as you do that, you change your appearance, you change your diet, you get and change your spirit and your thinking, and you start building a blueprint for your success. Start there. And then as you start moving towards your success, you're going to run into you're going to see in family, we going to meet, because that's what, our spirit is. Many of us are one. A lot of us are not one in spirit. So every motherfucker that may look like you ain't your spiritual kin neither. So a motherfucker look like that motherfucker ain't your spiritual kin, ain't your mental kin. So you have to, but for those of us that's out there and of the spirit and of the mind, we gonna meet going down because we going to the same direction. So just continue to make sure that you and your family is tight, moving in the right direction. Say what little wealth you got and explore plans to flip that shit 1,000 times. Businesses for that, is uplifting to the African community. You understand? It start there. You understand what I'm saying? It start, and it is possible. I don't want to hear no motherfucker talking about that's that nigga that when the information and the right information, motherfucker, turn the motherfucker around, because right information gonna bring you to right action, and that right action might bring you and will bring you to conflict, and that's where you niggas is falling off, because the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal got your nuts hanging over his fireplace. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got them. You understand what I'm saying? You find you, and then so you got to go get them. You gonna have to go get your nuts, nigga, and man up. Ain't no time for crying about nothing. I don't give a fuck what it is. Ain't no crying over nothing. You know what I'm saying? BMS, Black Manhood Supremacy. That's what we about. Black Manhood Supremacy. And then once we get that shit popping off and weed all it, every fucking thing going for. We don't have to worry about nothing else. We ain't got to cry about this, that, and the third. Because when we get our shit together, we gonna shine. Nigga ain't even got to say no more. Let them, whoever out there doubt us, doubt the black man, doubt us. Try. We've been here a long time. You understand what I'm saying? We've been here a long motherfucking time. And we done left a lot of motherfucking legacy on this goddamn planet. So remember, you understand? Remember the times. Because them motherfuckers is coming back, nigga. Believe that. To my kings out there, respect to you. To all the family out there, respect to you. Thank you for being here today. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that goddamn notification bell and like this shit because you love it. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. Y'all already know what it is. KingSeti.com, online marketplace. Know what it is. And Patreon, General Sarasun Seti. Going live tonight. Be in the house. Become a patron today. Get that smoke. Thank you for being in the house. This is the General Sarasun Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.